Well, today's the 15th of February 2024 and we're waiting for a bus. And many of the bus stops have got these times on here, so if you look at the line of the bus that you're looking for, it'll tell you how long it's going to be. And our bus is due in 5 minutes. And off to the airport we're going. Well, we've just got off our bus. If you're on a coach, you'll be dropped off here. And then it's into the airport. Only February, so it's going to be fairly quiet, we think, today. If you're checking the case in, you'll need to come and have a look at this board here. And that will tell you where you have to go to check your bags in. If you haven't got anything to check in, and like us, you can just go to security, which is upstairs. So our flight is at 6:25. Not a lot of flights on there. And it tells us if we wanted to put our bags in, we'd have to go to 24. We haven't got any of those, so up we go.
Wait, when is our...
Up we go. And up we go to the area where the security is. And you can go either left or right, and it'll tell you which way is the quickest when you get to the top of the escalator. So here it says if I go left, it takes me 1 minute and 9 seconds. And that's the way we're going to go. It's the shorter trip, so if you go that way, a bit longer. This way, a little bit shorter.
Our flight's in a long, long time, isn't it, our flight's in a long time, isn't it?
2 hours we've got now. We've got to go through security, and then we've got to go through passport control. Quite a nice leisurely trip to the airport, and plenty of time, we hope, to get to our gate. And it's very quiet, so there's not many people going through. It should be a breeze. Famous last words, aren't they? A breeze going through security. There is almost no one queuing up to go through. So still have to get rid of your liquids at the moment. That apparently is going to change, but it's still a way off. I don't think it's going to happen this year. And at this point you need to get your boarding pass out, which you'll have either collected at check-in, you might have it on your phone, or you might have printed it out. But to get through these electronic gates you need your boarding pass. And at this point I have to stop filming. So I'll see you on the other side. Apparently, eventually we won't have to take things like laptops out of bags, but if you've got a laptop or an iPad, that sort of thing, you still have to take them out of your bag and put it into a separate tray. Something different for today, I had to take my camera out. Or at least one of my cameras, so I've actually got 3 cameras with me, but one of them they decided I needed to put in a separate tray. And they said all electronics. So anyway, we're through and we're into the duty-free area. Anita's keen to buy something. I'm not sure what she wants to buy, but to buy something here, they ask you for your boarding pass, so you still need to keep that handy if you need to purchase anything. And he's just going to get a bottle of wine to take back with us. I'm not sure it's actually cheaper to buy here. It's the ensamadas. We've taken those to different places. Last ones were to Malaga, and well, the pay stations I think are over there. Maybe you can pay over here. Not sure. And then as you come through, you've got your fast food places. But we'll probably make our way straight through to where the boarding is and find somewhere to sit and relax, and we can get a drink down there. You might notice we've got WH Smiths here. They're all over the airport. This is just one of them, but there are lots of them if you want anything that WH Smiths sell. And there's mangoes. So there's quite a few shops, particularly where the non-Brits go. Actually today though, they probably haven't opened the terminal for us yet, and we're going to still be using the same terminal as the rest of the European passengers. They just cordon off part of it so that we can go through our passport control. But we'll see that in just a moment. So the next thing's to have a look at another board, and our flight's up there, 1825 British Airways, and it says we've just got to go to C. So normally in the summer you'd probably be going to A, but in the winter time they close Terminal A and we go through C, and the gate information will appear in the next 15 or 20 minutes or so. Well, that's where we're going, gate C, and it tells us it's a 5-minute walk. And when you're ready, you just follow the signs, just like all airports. It's very well signed, and we're going to Terminal C, so we just follow the signs. Terminal C. If you're coming in the summer, expect it to be much busier than this. It's very, very quiet at the moment, but we're in February. In the summer, if you're going to the UK, then you'll more than likely be going from Terminal A, which is down to the left here. But nobody's going that way today. We're all going this way because we're going from Terminal C, which still says we've got 3 minutes to go. Still get your ensamadas. Travelling locally within Spain, you're likely to be going from D, which is just down there. Well, we've got to go to the left, which is more the international flights. You can see it's a long way, but to help speed us along, we've got a moving walkway. William's racing ahead. We're going to catch him up. I've hardly had time to sit down, and it told us that our gate is C60. So we're actually by C42 and 43, so we've got a bit of a walk. We're going to make it to C60 in just a few moments. Just going past the Hard Rock Cafe shop. In the summer months, all of these places pretty much will be open, I think. McDonald's. We have to go through here because we've got to go through passport control. So let's get all your things ready so that we can have our passports checked, but not stamped for us, stamped if you are not a resident. So there was no queue at the passport control, so straight through there, and we present our residence card first, and then they have a look at it, goes into the machine, checks who you are, makes sure everything's okay, and then just waves us through and wishes us a happy journey, which was quite nice. Lara, because she's not a resident, gets her passport stamped every time she goes through, so coming in and going out it gets stamped. And just to show you just how quiet the airport is, I can only see 2 flights going to the UK. They're both going to Gatwick, and ours is the BA one, and there's an EasyJet one later on. Very quiet down here. And I think the flight though is, well, it looked pretty full to me when I checked in. I did the check-in online and it was offering me seats, and there were still about 40 or so seats available yesterday. So not full, but it looked pretty full. Well, we'll see, I think, when we get on board. And you can see it's right at the end. We are literally the last gate. Looks like we've got some relaxation area here. Quite handy. And well, a viewing spot I don't think I've been to before. We can see the runway. I think it's more taxiway than runway. Well, there's no plane here for us yet, so we're not going anywhere.
What do you mean after my flight?
Well, here's our flight coming in, and well, it's an hour before we are due to take off, so plenty of time to get the passengers off and turn the plane around. Well, we just passed through, and we're just waiting now for them to open up so we can go on, and I think they've just done that. So there's a bit of a queue in front of us, and we'll be getting onto the plane. well, we're all boarded now, and I think we're just about ready to move. Flight's pretty full, but we do have an empty seat next to us. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the UK. Bye for now.